Hey, prepare to get sick.
Hey, Wayne Sikk.
Hey, prepare to get sick.
Let's do it, Vegas. Let's do it. You guys been asking. I finally brought it to the table. Sexy, sexy eye candy. A number one stunner in the game. Crazy Horse 3's top notch hottie. Icelyn's in the building. Thank you, Icelynn, for coming out.
I'm so happy to be here finally.
Finally, I know. No, this has been in the making for a minute.
I'm feeling a certain kind of way about that introduction. Why don't I get that? Like, what the fuck?
I know, right? I mean, if you take your shirt off, we could talk.
We'll
I'm
save that.
down.
We'll save that for 2027.
And of course, Vegas, we got Finn in the building, my co-host.
Dad
What's
bod,
up,
DJ
brother?
Vice
What's
City.
up?
Yeah, yeah. What up? What up?
Well, we all know that Vegas and the world's wanting eye candy, and we finally delivered. So thank you again. So, Icelynn, we want to talk to you about strip clubs, where they used to be, where they're at now.
Bring them back, please. Bring them back.
Right? Make strip clubs great again. No doubt.
They're still great. They just need a little razzle dazzle to bring them back.
So what's your thoughts on the current state of the industry right now?
I think that financially, the money's still there. I think
You
it's the
do.
quality. I definitely think it's there. It's not dancing, but just the sex work, I guess you say, has
Yep,
been
the other
around
side of it.
since back in the day. Like, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
People, no matter what, they're still going to participate. There's no way they're not going to. So, but the quality of the dancer has changed.
Really?
It
Shots-
has
shots fired.
really changed.
So what's going on with these dancers these days?
I think social media has really changed the level of etiquette, the classiness, the way girls work, just in general in the clubs. Outside too. Like, I know a lot of girls that do a little bit of everything in Vegas, and I think just
The full package.
the ladies are not like they used to be when it comes to just being kind, or even the hustle is really, I think the girls back in the day used to hustle, but still made people like them. So they wanted to come back and, continue to spend money. Or now the hustle is just hustle, and it makes people don't ever want to come back into the club. It's no type of trying to make a client happy. And I'm not talking about sexual favors. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about conversations. Like, it's just very dry nowadays, when I think back in the day, the girls were a little bit more, hey, how are you? Like, what? And now it's lap dance. Lap dance.
Or they're all sitting
Lap
on their
dance.
phones.
Oh,
Just
sitting on the
just judging
phone.
from a distance.
And I
Yeah.
think when I first started, so I have a lookout on the younger vibe, because I started as a young dancer, and then the older girls, I guess the vet girls that they call them.
Yeah.
It's just so different with the younger girl dancer now, vice versa when we were younger. I think a lot of the older girls, when they could see that a younger dancer didn't know what was going on, or they were going to mess it up for the club, they would tag in. Like, okay, girl, just listen to me a little bit and we could all make some money. It'll be a good experience. And
Little camaraderie back then, and like teamwork efforts. Yeah.
now it's still teamwork, but it's messy.
More like survival of
teamwork.
the fittest right now, right?
Yeah,
You said it best right there. Messy teamwork.
messy teamwork. It's no longer like,
I've noticed a lot of that as well. Yeah.
we all no longer have the same goal of we're going to go home after this and live our normal lives. Now it's more catty now. It's more like thirsty, I guess you say. I know we're dancers, so
Would you especially with like where the market is now, 'cause I know how a lot of girls, they're leaving in like the negative, right? 'Cause they're just trying to make their house fee. Like, I wonder, do you think it's
I think it's laziness.
a,
I think it's laziness.
I ain't gonna
Ooh,
deny that one.
Preach, Icelynn.
I just think that girls are very, like, I'm a dancer. I don't judge you by your clothes. I don't judge you by your shoes. I like a New Balance. I see a client walking in a New Balance, I'm like, yep, he's the one. I like a New Balance. But
Shit, all right.
the most money I've ever made was from a guy that looked like he was sitting outside the 7-Eleven for days asking for change, you know? And a lot
Damn,
of
really?
girls are very, oh, I'm too good to talk to everybody in the club. That's why they're leaving in negative.
Yeah, they're
When I
looking
walk
at, like
in-
you said, the shoes, the watches, the fucking.
Well, and
And
also
a lot of that
like,
stuff is fake.
and right now too, the difference, the whales, they're not rolling with fucking posses anymore. Like it's the quiet, they're silent killers now.
Yes.
They're rolling in. They're not wearing their best watch. They're just rolling in
Mhm.
regular clothes, and they want, privacy now. They're not looking to make a scene. So it's definitely been a little switch up. And then the dudes that are rolling in, those guys are like 7 deep sharing a bottle and fucking
Yeah, but that's why
negotiating
girls
over
get
topless.
confused. They'll look at a table with 5 guys, throw in maybe $100 in ones, and they go over there. They spend all night. Mind you, there could be, like, you've been to Crazy Horse multiple times. We have a lot of local crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of my local crowd gives me money every time I see them. Like, because it is, okay, I'm not saying, oh, it's just a local. He's not, he might not give me my 1,000 I want, but he's going to give me a couple $100. You take the couple $100, you're not going to leave it negative. Look at the bigger picture. Who cares?
Yeah.
You were already going to sit in the negative, sitting by yourself at the bar on your phone, looking like a sad girl, because you've seen them. They look
Yeah.
real sad on that phone.
Yeah.
Like, talk to everybody. Be nice and bring back why guys leave home for a break and come into the strip club. It's supposed to be a fantasy, a different world than what they're getting at home.
Well,
Yeah.
even so on that note, we're talking about obviously the girls and the laziness and all that. The clubs are so heavily visited now by couples. Like
Love them.
when I'm hearing on the radio, we have our code, right? When it's like a guy and a girl, and it's like a couple, and then you'll hear, 2 guys, 3 guys, and then it's like couples. That probably flips things upside down too, especially, because that's kind of where the market's going. How do you approach that dynamic?
I think a lot of girls are maybe scared, which I don't know. You're walking around in a G-string, so not much should be able to scare you in a building. I love couples. I think that a lot of girls are getting used to the idea of the couple. You just need to know who's in charge of the household at home. Do you want him to be fighting with his wife? You latch onto the wife.
Yeah.
Don't care what
right.
anybody says. No matter, I'm always like, hey, am I okay, babe? To the wife. The wife is going to, if she goes home mad, they're probably never going to see you again. I see a lot of couples. A lot of my couples come back and see me because I was the wife's first time ever even being in a strip club with a girl with their husband. And I made it's all about making them comfortable first.
Yeah.
And you can always tell who's running the show. And most of the time, I'm just a girl. Let me go over here with wife because she's going to love me. And that
Yeah.
means I make more money and I end up having more fun. Who doesn't want a hot girl? Because most of the wives are hot. I don't care what anybody says.
True,
Who doesn't
true.
want a hot wife rubbing on them? I like a little, I'm not gay, but I like a little bit of play.
Yeah.
Here,
You
here,
know?
girl. Here, baby.
No,
I like
that's
a little play.
and that's what's crazy. A lot of girls frown upon couples coming in, or a lot of clubs are always like, you can hear them in the
Mm-mm.
backdrops bitching about couples coming in when we need singles, but you can make just as much money with
You
couples
can make
as well.
more
Yeah.
money with couples.
I see
You
some
know?
couples spend
More money
Dang.
with couples. Because reality is they're not hiding it from someone at home. So that means if they decide to do the biggest room in the building, it doesn't matter because they're with their partner.
I never thought
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter about a charge on a credit card. It doesn't matter about sending a Zelle. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The partner's sitting right there with them. So you're most likely going to get a better tip because women get women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as she's happy and she's hugging you afterwards, you're getting a big tip. And it's a lot easier than one-on-one with
Yeah.
a
Or some
guy in a
dude
dark
groping
room.
all over you and shit
You know
like
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, for
It's-
sure.
I think it's fun. I think girls should really try the couples because
Well, and it's not going away either because, where the market's going with these clubs, everyone is somewhat trying to take an 11 approach, right? No one's going to be a fucking 11, but, everyone is trying to integrate that part nightclub-ish, part strip club, which is kind of where it's going. And I think that has something to do with it, maybe, because it's weird. Obviously, I think after COVID with, the influx of OnlyFans and how it's kind of become like, it's not like a taboo thing anymore. I think that's rolled over also maybe to the strip club side where it's not as much of a taboo for a girl now to be like, all right, yeah, I'll cruise into the strip club, with my guy.
Yeah.
But I think that's also messing it up too, is everybody thinking they should be a stripper, and a lot of girls should never be strippers. And I'm not talking about a look. I'm not, because I genuinely think women are beautiful. Like different shapes, different sizes, different colors, I think women are beautiful. But certain women, they just don't have it in them to walk that line. So then it's a thin line with being a dancer, because you're not a prostitute. It's a thin line.
Yeah.
And I work at a topless club, so you're really not, you're paying for boobs,
And be able to emotionally get rejected nonstop and not take it personally. At least for the younger ones, right?
I think that being women, you've been rejected. Even if the most beautiful woman has been rejected many times in their life, I think when money has to do with it, it's not so offensive. Do you understand what I mean?
Really good. That's a good way to look at it.
Like,
that's how they should look at it.
I can get turned down. Like, you see me all the, like, I talk to everybody. I talk to everybody. I'll get turned down, but it's more so like, this is a job. Like, can I go in the bathroom and cry right now and ruin my makeup and end my whole night and I haven't made money? No. Is it gotta chunk it back up? I'm just not for you. Not your cup of tea.
Well,
Someone's tequila over here,
And that's the thing too. Like, when I was just managing my last club, playing that part of therapist where, these girls would be down and out and I would have to remind them. I'd be like, look, 70-80% of whatever these guys are telling you is all fucking bullshit. And they're playing an alter ego right now.
Oh,
so, don't take it personally, because even if they wanted you outside this club, they know they can never get you,
Yeah.
I don't know, because that's why I said bring back old strippers. Because nowadays it's a little different, and
These new ones are leaving with them.
Touche.
And these are beautiful girls, and girl, if you were gonna get that much money from that guy, you could have just stayed in the club. It's no need to even make yourself feel uncomfortable or say, oh, this is a part of my life now, and it's not making sense.
Yeah.
And then they come back and they're all depressed and saying, this isn't the life for me. Listen, I like having my own schedule. I like being the boss of me. I like being a full-time mom during the day to my kids. No one can tell me when I need to clock in. And I like going to work when I want to and making money and making sure that I want for nothing and my kids want for nothing, because that's my main goal, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do after?
That's an independent woman right there.
Right, right.
What do you do
Preach.
after
Say it louder for the
learning
girls in the
that
back.
you can make money in a way that it's not, I don't feel spiritually violated. I'm an entertainer. I like to dance. I like to be sparkly. I like my outfits. I like my furs. I like, and I think it's a fun, like you said, alter ego type of vibe.
For sure.
But a lot of girls take it too much like that's their whole personality. I'm Icelynn. My real name is Icelynn, but I'm Victoria in the club. And I know how to, as soon as I take those stilettos off, I'm back to me. I don't care if I had a bad night. I don't care. Good night. I'm back to me. I still got to make cereal in the morning for a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see?
Hell
There's no time to cry about it.
This is the mentality right here. For sure.
Exactly.
There's no time to cry about it.
Ladies, pay attention. Pay attention out there.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
So how's it flipped? How long you been in the game?
Since I was 19.
So like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Right on, yeah.
So
Still a little baby stripper,
exactly.
Yeah.
Baby stripper forever. So from when you started, right, till now, what's the biggest change? Like, how is your hustle now had to be completely different in this new times? Like, what's the big difference that you've seen from when you first started, how the money, because, I know girls from Cali every weekend nonstop, it'd be like, they fly out for the weekend, they might not hit the first night, but then they'd still come back on Monday making like 7-8 grand, where now that is not the fucking case at all. Like, what do you see has been the kind of the big shift or change?
To be honest, it is the level of, I think it has a lot to do with management not laying down the law and how the girls are supposed to have an etiquette, have a way they look, because if you have a million girls in the strip club that are coming in dirty nails, nasty hair, not looking good aesthetically for the club, and I'm not saying natural is ugly, because I love natural. I wish I could be all the time. But in the strip club, men are coming there for a fantasy. They have a wife at home already that's cooking, cleaning, sucking the I don't know if I can say that out loud.
Yeah, you could.
but you know what I mean? They're coming here for a little sparkle, a little cinnamon in their life, you know?
A little
So
foreplay.
I think when I first started at Crazy Horse, it was hard to get hired at Crazy Horse. Like really hard.
Yeah, I heard they're one of the tough ones out here to get in for sure.
No, but it made our club amazing.
Yeah.
That's why our club was such a big club for so long.
Now it's just like, come on in, day shift, night shift.
No,
it's just like everyone's hired, but
and it's no offense towards, and I don't want to say this to offend women. I'm just saying this in a stance. If I owned a strip club, I'd be laying the law down about hair better be done. I don't care if you don't want to do a full face, but put a little something. Like we're in the dark. The more the girls look glitzy, glam, sparkle, the men like that.
Yeah.
They love it.
For sure.
That's why you see at Crazy Horse, the girls that stay in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
It's girls that put that extra hour into their appearance to say, I'm not walking into a Walgreens right now. I'm walking into a strip club.
And appearance is everything a lot of the time.
In the strip, we're in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, preach.
A lot of beautiful women look amazing, light or dark, right? But a little sparkle goes a long way.
You need to start a stripper 101 course.
Dude.
Serious? No, I was telling my job, they think I'm
now.
funny about it, but I'm always like, there needs to be, do you remember back in the day, Treasures used to have a video?
Don't be talking smack on Treasures.
No. I love Treasures.
I'm DJing over there.
No.
Now.
That's one of my favorite places from back in the day. They used to have, with their audition, they used to have a video. Do you remember this? How long have you worked there?
He just
I've only been
started.
4 months.
Okay. So back in the day, I don't know if they still do it because I haven't auditioned there in a long time. But back in the day, they had a video. Like all the girls had to sit in an office room and watch a whole video on how to approach clients, how to have etiquette to all clubs need to let them have a drink first before girls are hounding them at the door.
Yeah, that's the worst.
A lot of guys want to leave right away when they are hassled at the door.
God, just
say it again.
I just want to go off with you right now.
It drives me crazy.
God, you're on it.
It looks very like everybody running.
Like, I get it.
Haven't even sat down. Haven't even got a drink.
Girls, obviously, sure, it's nice to get put on, but what they forget, because my other club, there's like an army of girls there, right? And it's like, dude, like guys, they think they're all macho stuff, but like, think back to when we were first starting to go in the strip clubs. Like, we're nervous, right? And we want to kind of, get our bearings straight and not just be thrown on and, have to deal with whoever that is.
How about adjust to the lights?
Yeah.
Let
us get the drink. Let us get the drink and whatever, and then go that approach.
Chill out a little bit, check it out, the vibes, But
because the only thing, which is why that a lot of times doesn't work, is because, when those first girls get put on, we go grab the next girl to load up, because it's like, hey, as soon as that girl, he boots her, he'll probably be ready for another one.
Yeah.
And it's typically that second girl that winds up hitting, because it's
always.
Now, is it, because I think you've worked in other states, right? And we've been in Cali. It ain't like that in Cali, the put on shit. I don't remember.
A lot of places don't have the host type of vibe to put on.
Right? It's, is it just a Vegas thing?
What we would do with like the Rhino, if, like I was working the door, see the guys watch, know he's got money, and then we'd have a code. So then partner inside will grab a girl and just, let the guy have him had a seat, and then, she might cruise over and approach him. But that's still not as intrusive as like you're sitting there and you got a line of girls that are just waiting to jump on you before you even, see what the club looks like. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's done very kind of undercover. They'll let the girl know, like, hey.
And now are you picking that girl because she breaks you off a certain amount in the tip?
Well, yeah.
So it's still a little bit of that, but nothing as major as how Vegas does it.
I mean, what Crazy Horse actually, I went in there, whatever, I'll out it. My other club sent me in to a couple clubs to kind of see how they operated, and I was really impressed with Crazy Horse. I'm not going to mention the host's name, but like, greeted me, asked me where I was from, and really was qualifying me, and actually asked me, so what type of girls do you like?
Yes.
Like everything was wanted to make sure that I was going to get what I wanted, and I was like, dude, this dude's cool. And then I was like, I love Latinas.
Okay.
And then he got me a Latina, and she was hot, and that way it works better, where now most of the clubs, they're just guessing. So you're just getting these chicks dumped on you, and they have no clue what type of girl.
No, or you're just getting the best tippers, and
exactly
you walk in and okay, these guys grab so and so instead of exactly finding a little info about us and see what because then we're gonna sit down with these girls and I might be like, damn, I'm not attracted to this. I don't like
exactly
this. And then now now already they're asking if we want to buy her a drink or them a drink, and then.
But like your host, greeted me, asked me where I was from, what I'm doing in town. Obviously I had to make up a story, but, what type of girl I liked, told him all that, and then gave me his card. Was like, hey, do me a favor next time you come, hit me up.
Yeah.
Like the customer service, I was like, dude.
Crazy Horse 3,
legit.
brother.
And then I wanted to spend some of my own money because I was like so impressed.
Our hosts are really good.
Yeah.
Like they're.
But that's how it should be, and that's not how it is.
Yeah, they're top notch CH3 out here for sure.
Yeah, shout out CH3.
Max, my boy Max over there. Much
Love
love, man.
Max.
Joey Bots, James, Miguel. They got a sick crew over there for sure. I've been partying there since I came out here 2016.
I'm loyal to them. When I started doing their billboards and Crazy Horse has always looked out for me, just in a sense of I don't even so much work with a lot of hosts. Like I'm a me against the world type. If I feel a vibe, I feel like sometimes I'm not a rush person when I get to work. So I like to have a cocktail, sit at the bar, kind of scope the scene.
Let things marinate.
See where I want to go to, right? And I don't really use the host help. And I think that a lot of girls, when you were saying, oh, the negative nights, not saying it's the host's fault, not saying, but it's like I said, you do it yourself, you get a better result. Because then it's like what I tip, I work by myself because I'm not lazy. I get up and I walk around and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I'm tipping out $100 a night, vice versa girls that are tipping out $600-$700 a night. Obviously, I tip out if a host puts me onto somebody and do it like that. But the hosts work. I mean, to me, the girls will sit around and just wait for a host.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes the club look a little lazy when girls are sitting on their phone. You walk in. I think it should be a no phone rule in the club, and I think they shouldn't be able to sit in the customer seats on the floor.
Yeah, right.
I think there should be a designated area for the girls to sit, because when clients walk in and they see everybody sitting down, they can't tell who's a dancer, who's a client, is the club dead, is it slow?
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting down. Doesn't look good.
And everyone's on their phone.
Can I give you a high five right now? Dude, she's
telling you, man.
So on the money.
Yes.
What
this is the breath of fresh air we needed right here, boy.
I'm happy to be here.
This is what a lot of girls need to take in right now.
Yeah.
Just understand, because they're getting completely mindful.
All if you were educating some of you ladies out there, because we want everyone to be making money, and hopefully, we want these clubs back making money too.
Well, and there's always going to be that stigma, right? Where it's like, oh, you fucking, you strip in Vegas, you're a DJ in Vegas, from the back in the days and all that. It's like, yeah, people are fucking getting the bag, where it's different now. It's a different hustle, and now it's like, you really got to know how to navigate and understand.
And like she said, unfortunately now, a lot of these girls are taking it outside of the club, because you got all these hotel rooms and hotels out here,
Listen, I'm not against anybody doing it their way, but you make thousands of dollars in the strip club. I hope you're making thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands when you take them from the strip club, because it doesn't make sense when a VIP is $1,200. So you could have just got that, and you see Crazy Horse,
not had to
private
do it.
room.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
let me ask you something. So, I mean, I think you've already touched on the OnlyFans and OnlyFans coinciding with, the strip club game. Do you see OnlyFans as like a threat or like a potential way to be
No.
able to market
No.
yourself that way? Instead
I
of
don't
taking it
think it's a
outside to
threat
use
at all.
that?
I don't think it's a threat at all. A lot of OnlyFans girls will never meet up with the client. I'm in a strip club. So even when I had my OnlyFans, I had people coming from my OnlyFans pay me more to see me in the strip club.
Yeah, you still owe me a custom video about
In
that.
person right there, huh?
You know what I mean? So I don't think they stole anything. I mean, I think that it's another way of just like porn, right? People still want in-person intimacy. It might not be full on, but I'm a therapist. I'm a masseuse in my brain. I'm a nurse in my brain. They get all that in the strip club. They don't even
You're a
care
marriage
to-
counselor.
They don't
For
even
real,
care
yeah.
to like. I get more offers to come back and see me in the strip club than, but I also put that boundary down. Like, oh, as soon as it's asked, like,
Yeah.
dinner, but it's the girls are leaving the club and it's
They make themselves too available, where I think
Yes.
you keep that boundary, which is more of like that chase.
there's a reason they come into the strip club. If they wanted work, Las Vegas is full of them. You
Right.
can drive down and they're cute. I stopped by the 7-Eleven on Tropicana and I was mind baffled how cute the girls were out there.
Right. Yeah. And they dressed
Like,
up
who
pretty
has you out here? What is
Dude,
going on?
Slurpee and a blowjob. What?
crazy.
No, but
Great.
when you look at them, you can.
Damn, we wilded
They
right
look
now.
like very, even though they're in fishnets on the side of the road, like
Yeah.
aesthetically. Oh my God, girl, you would kill it in the strip club. Why are you walking on Tropicana? I don't know,
Yeah.
but
For real.
they're beautiful. They're getting better and better out there.
Yeah.
The internet has showed them how raggedy they was looking back in the day. Now they doing their hair. They looking okay out there.
Yeah. Right.
Feel sad
right.
for them. I really do feel sad for them.
I'm trying to get
But-
Finn out there on Trop too.
I think you could do it. Those eyes with those lashes.
Yeah, but he wants me to use all sorts of power tools and some weird shit where I'm just like, nah, man.
Bring OnlyFans back to Tropicana.
Right.
Oh yeah. We got you set up, Finn.
You
Let's
know?
go get that money.
Dude, we're gonna open it. We're gonna start an OnlyFans for our podcast. We're gonna do a fucking
Well, let me join. I'm really good at themes.
Exactly, right?
done.
Listen, and this is
Patreon,
so
OnlyFans.
crazy.
That's what we're doing.
I was so scared to promote my OnlyFans during pandemic, but bills had to be paid. So I was like slowly like promoting it. And I'm telling you, my little 12 fans I had on there, I was making like 10 grand a month off of there, just getting in my pool. Like,
Dude.
I wasn't even anybody on there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I made a dungeon room and a sex swing and I was fully clothed on there and they were paying like,
That's what man.
I think if you did both, you'd
Huh.
be great. The
Yeah.
girls that are actually the ones that you probably know, like I know in Vegas, that have made it on the OnlyFans. I didn't know they were doing all that on their OnlyFans. When I went and subscribed, I was shooketh because I was like, these are beautiful girls, but hey, I give it to them. You're a millionaire but I'm scared to put the whole hole on the OnlyFans.
Well, and what's funny too is
Yeah.
that, the niche part of OnlyFans, because whatever, I've dabbled through some
Oh,
profiles
really?
on OnlyFans.
Who's your favorite on there?
We'll get back to that later. Your private account is actually pretty fucking sassy. I do like that one.
It's
You have a
been
private
blowing
account?
up. It's been blowing up lately.
But like during COVID, it was so funny because it's like, you'd be on Instagram and, you'd be following obviously hot chicks on Instagram. And then as soon as they finally posted that link tree on their account, you're like, no fucking way. Click on that shit. And they didn't have to show a lot of stuff. It's, it's like they were getting sexier than Instagram. And then you might be able to see some tits in the private messages. But now, because girls have gone so fucking everything, now I'm noticing the girls that would like never do that now are fucking.
You want to know why?
doing
Can I
that.
tell you exactly why?
Absolutely.
So before Bella Thorne crashed the site, girls were able to charge not $100. You could charge over. Now it's $100 a video. So of course, now they're not making the money when they were able to make $500 off of a video. Now it has to be more on the $100 video, vice versa, before she crashed the site.
Right.
Because I
Oh,
did see a
shit.
difference before
Really?
she crashed the site. Because I was on there
Interesting.
selling like pictures for $300-$400. Mind you, it's not crazy. I'm like eating watermelon or something like.
Yeah, like a half a nipple show.
Yeah,
maybe.
and they were paying $300-$400. She crashed the site, and everybody.
Well, because that's where OnlyFans was fucking killing it, because it was about that tease.
Yes.
You know, because it was like just enough to where it's like, I'm not gonna be able to see it on Instagram, where it's like, yeah, I'll pay $5 to keep my auto pay going on this, you know, and have just enough of that, and then maybe drop, you know, $10 to, you know, see a little 3 or 4 picture package, you know, because it's just a curiosity, because our fucking guy brains, right?
Yeah.
You know, when it's too easy, where now it's just, you know, the girl's just like, you know, watch me get fucking double fisted, the fucking messages where you're just like, Jesus Christ, you know?
No, I went on there and I was very shocked. I was like, And I mean, I have a freaky mind. I'm a freak, like a real life freak in real life.
You heard
I
it
was
here
just
first.
like,
Oh, wait.
Subscribe to our
this is
OnlyFans.
Hey, I'm finally single, ready to mingle.
That's what we're talking about.
Uncomfortable silence.
Shit. Bang, bang. No, that's how you do it right there, guys. You just gotta, you know, put yourself out there, be more outgoing, be more what's it called? Damn, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not retarded.
That too.
It's going to take the clubs to being strict like they used to be back in the day for everything to go back to normal.
Yeah, and I'll tell you for sure, right? You know, because I was managing a club out here, and it's this weird kind of thing, because it's like you have kind of a shortage of girls because you don't have as many quality girls coming. But that also, again, falls back on because the club's not being run right because of management.
But you know, it's also the older dancers' fault too, because when I first started dancing, I think about her all the time. I met an older dancer, and mind you, I had never even been naked. I had been naked in front of one person in my life. I was terrified. I was a horrible dancer. I was probably one of the loose, fun girls that you guys have seen. Never did anything crazy, but I had an older girl was like, girl, it's not the way we do it in here. Like, this is the way you do it. Like, this is the way we're going to keep, like, it takes the older girls to teach the younger girls too.
Yeah,
but a lot of the older girls are so stingy now.
Yeah.
And selfish.
And that's definitely for sure, because it's like,
And now you're noticing
they feel like the youngest
younger...
competition, which they're really not, because they like a mature and a younger girl at the same time. It's never really competition.
well, and they'll team up too, because like, you know, some of the girls, it's like, you know, hey, you know what, he's not feeling me, but like, I think he'll feel you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she'll hit on something, you know, she'll break her off. You know?
For sure.
You know, they could team up. They just, especially now, it's probably when they really got to do that, because, you know, back at my other club in California, we'd hire a new girl, and then I would latch her on with one of our vets, you know, and be like, I'd have them watch a couple of the girls' stage games and let them get acclimated to kind of like, you know, how the club runs. And then, you know, I'd give her the official tour, and then I'd, you know, put her with the vet and be like, all right.
But to me, that's
Up or
the
down
way
how the
you're
club runs.
supposed to do it.
For sure. Because you want to,
And now they
you know,
just
get them
send the girl
successful.
off after the walkthrough. And I've had a couple of girls that they've told me to like help out and stuff. But now, after the little walkthrough, you're off on your own, girl.
Yeah,
Girls
yeah,
are
right.
sitting there like, oh, I have no clue what to. Should I talk? Like,
It's true.
very,
Yeah.
And it's a completely different hustle out here. I remember I brought in this girl at my other club, and she was saying how she was like one of her top dancers back on the East Coast, like North Carolina or something. And at the end of that night, she was like, dude, these girls are fucking sharks. She was like, I did not know what I was in for. And it was like a slow night. And I was like, dude, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm all welcome to Vegas.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Vegas is a big shark tank out there, and there are lots of hungry sharks.
Different beast, yeah. Especially
my
when it comes to the
gosh.
women's side of things, especially like even at Rhino Sapphire,
Yeah.
200-300 girls, you know what I mean?
We finally have a quality here. So I got just some things. Talk about your ideal DJ. What do you love and dislike, and what do you wish the strip club DJs would do more of that can help you girls make money?
I think, I don't know. I like my DJs. I'm trying to think of things that I could say.
And I'm not asking you to find something wrong to shit on them. I just, if there's something that jumps out at you.
I understand what you're. I think they do need to bring back. I know we're in an era in the strip club where they want, like, I think it needs to be a better mixture, maybe, of music. I don't think that it should be 3 hip hop songs in a row or 3 Spanish songs in a row or 3 house songs in a row. I think that it should be a mixture of music. So you're not just like targeting one group of people, like, because a lot of different types of groups of people come to the club. There's the house crew, there's the hip hop crew, there's Latin music. They like a lot of different. I think it needs to be very much, it needs to be it needs to be switched out.
She did you mention rock.
I love rock. No. And I come from Little Darlings back in the day where we couldn't even, they did old school R&B and old school rock. Okay?
Yeah, there's
so it was a different vibe, but I think the clubs are playing too much hip hop. Don't judge me, world. I just feel like
we were just talking about this before you came in here.
And the hardcore rock too. Now, soft, sexy rock. Just like soft, sexy hip hop.
I'm not throwing in like Slipknot or fucking,
I'm saying like
Pantera.
There's also like the 80-year-old in there, so he wants to hear a little soft rock, they just have to switch it up.
Little Nickelback, little Buck Cherry.
They just look at, hey, and most of the time Crazy Horse is not filled with just one type of group. Do you understand what I'm saying? We get a mixing pot of everything. So, and sometimes I'm at work and I'm like, oh my God, why is he playing this song? And I love him to death, but I don't know any girls that's going to be able to shake their ass to that. Because, it's a kind of not the...
Yeah.
Like, how do I look
150
sexy on
BPM,
stage like that? How do I look sexy on
yeah.
stage like that? So...
Yeah.
But I like the DJs. I feel like DJs in Vegas do a pretty good job. Even, I worked at Sapphire recently, and even though you can't even see the DJ, he's like up top, I think. I felt like as long as you tell them the type of vibe you want to go for, I think they need to be smart on putting different. One girl do hip hop, one girl do country, one girl do, I think it needs to be like
You're absolutely right. I have ChatGPT. I have a thread that I'll ask the girls what they listen to, and I'll tell them, it's like, what do you want to dance to? And I'll get to those, but the main thing is I want to know what not to play. Because if you're like an R&B hip hop girl, then I'm not going to fucking play some new metal or EDM if you're not into that.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Do you remember that era where the DJ used to play that song for me? You could do it, put your back into it. You could do it, put your back into it.
Yeah.
I could do it, put your ass into it.
I am not.
Ice Cube, baby.
Listen, I love Ice Cube. Just because my name is Icelynn, I am not like, I'd be up there like, because I'm more of like a Mariah Carey.
No, for sure. Well, and I was just telling him too, because, back when we used to DJ, I mean, still DJ, but like back early on, some of our clubs wouldn't let us play hip hop at all. Like they were like, no rap. You could play some R&B, but it was like mainly rock. This was like early 2000s.
See, I like that.
Where now, so like I can DJ rock all day long. But yeah, so I'll bring the girls in. I have a thread so I know what they listen to. So I just go through real quick. And yeah, same thing where it's like I'm looking and it's like, all right, I got these 3 girls that are all reggaeton. So yeah, I'm going to fucking skip them, go to, a hip hop girl, and I'll play a couple R&B girls, and then I'll throw like a rock break song in between to like kind of get it,
change
like the vibe again. And then
back in the days, it was mostly all like Deftones and
it still is,
and
boy.
All the
if you're in my club, it's Deftones,
and
baby.
all the Keith Sweats and the R. Kellys and all that.
See, that's what I like to dance to.
And then it started breaking through with hip hop stuff and everything. But yeah, the way I DJ, bro, I go off of the vibes of the club or whatever. But like even for girls will just come to me and be like, just play me hip hop, or just play me R&B or whatever. But then my mind just goes into automatically like what one I think that they'll be the hottest dancing to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't have like a set playlist and all the bullshit. I'm just using the search bar and like, damn, all right, I bet you she's gonna look good dancing to this, or oh yeah, her plus this, that's money right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those girls, I just default to like Halsey and Doja Cat.
Yeah.
All you have to do is see them dance one time, and you'll know they'll look good dancing to.
Yeah.
So I always, luckily, dude, my predictions were right whenever I'd pick the different girls' songs, because I would be like, damn, I want to go throw money on her ass, and I'm
Yeah.
up here in the booth. You
Well,
know
it's
what I
because
mean?
you're Wayne fucking Sikk, bro.
God bless,
That's
homie.
why.
God bless.
What's your music stage set?
So I love a good Neo. I do Sexy Love by Neo.
All right.
And I do... I'm more of like a 90s R&B. So I like In Those Jeans. I like Genuine.
Little Drew
Yeah.
Hill.
Yep. I could do
Yeah.
anything 90s, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't even really listen to the new music now. I'm like I said, I have an older daughter, but her stuff, she likes 90s. So we just jam out to our 90s.
That's what I mean. The only thing good about the new music now is just the beats, because all these little whack ass fools and their lyrics are horrible. You know what I mean? So that's why what made me successful out here, low key, is because I branched the old with the new, like, and then I would throw in the John Summits and all the EDM shit and reggaeton, and then you can't lose. You know what I mean?
Well, and also the problem is all the new hip hop songs are just dropping, the N word and shit, nonstop. So you obviously don't want to have that, and you can't play the clean version of that because half the song is fucking
horrible.
muted.
Yeah.
So you're
Sounds
like,
horrible.
so that's like a different thing that we're navigating as DJs too.
Yes, it still reminds me of my little darling's days.
That's what you would be doing up there, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Never go wrong with some Neo.
And I'm like a slow dancer. I do have a fat ass, you guys, but I'm like a slow dancer.
I figured that I've got that energy or vibe off you for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works out there, guys. You got to read the room, read your girls,
For sure.
communicate out there, and you'll be a good ass DJ. You know what I mean? That's how you make it happen.
Fuck yeah.
Love this song. Brings me back to my young days.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Neo. You know
Oh,
what
dude,
I mean?
I'm throwing this back in the playlist.
Right.
He just walking up there.
Yeah, that's right. Making our way to the stage right now. We got Icelynn, the song on 1 or 2.
Good shit right there, homie. Good shit.
That's right,
Make
tip, bro.
sure you
This is the
rub
best
that
seat in the
hair while
house.
you up there dancing.
Get them dollar bills out, show some love.
We got to get you to drop that stripper 101
I know.
for sure.
Dude, this
Whenever you want,
jam.
because I'm so down.
Yeah, there's some of these women out here need to be educated so they can be making that money.
I think the internet is really messing up things.
Exactly. Hey,
TikTok is horrible. When I went on there, because, I'm a dancer, so stuff pops up. The stripper talk, they make us as strippers look so
and what do
lame.
they call it? You can't say stripper on there, right? It's scrippa or some different
don't
shit
know,
you got to
but
do.
they make us look so lame and so just because I know so many dancers.
I think the
that
PC is entertainer.
different.
I think we just got to call you entertainers.
Yeah, exotic. I like the sexiness of it. I want
Exactly.
that sexy in there because if you're just a dancer or an entertainer, I could be selling hot dogs to the kids at the cafeteria and say
And
I'm
you
an
know what's
entertainer.
going on a lot too that I noticed in the clubs is you got the girls on stage, and then now you got these girls where the guys are sitting on stage, these other girls trying to poach them off of the
Yeah,
stage.
but
to
back
go
in
get
the day,
dances.
that was not allowed. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
mean,
The
yeah.
stripper etiquette is so horrible now.
Yeah.
Even if a
It's
guy
like almost
pulls me up to the stage and he's at the stage, if I sit with a guy at the stage, I am making sure that he is paying that girl on stage.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from her money.
See, and that's
I'm not,
good.
because reality is if a guy calls you over, a guy calls you over.
Yeah.
But it's an etiquette. If I'm making sure that he's not giving me the money, girl, he's giving it to you. And maybe by the time you get off the stage, we could both take him at this point.
Exactly.
Because
yeah.
I'm not going to make any girl lose money, but I still have to look if a guy wants
And now you
me,
got
a guy
some of these
wants-
girls wanting to pull them and just to themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They're-
The greed is
Yes.
really bad now.
It's like a free for all
really bad.
nowadays on the floors. You know what I mean?
It is greedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is very different than.
Now, are you for doing lap dances on the floor? Or are you for, how clubs used to
Ooh, good question.
do a lot of lap dances on the floor, where now some clubs are just everything's in the back, no more dances on the floor?
I agree with dances on the floor, but these dances that these girls are giving on the floor makes it so they don't even have to go to the back because it's full contact. I see girls making out on the floor. If I see one more girl making out on the floor at Crazy Horse. And I know you've seen it.
Hands gonna go down.
No comment.
I know you guys have seen it. That takes away everything
The way
from
I
the
would-
stripper is the making out or
Yeah. The way I would do it is if you are gonna do dances on the floor, then it's gotta be
no
in the
touch.
booth, in the booths where the guys bought the bottles or something. You know what I mean?
But
I would do something like that. But I also like if there is dances on the floor because it makes the club look busier, looks the
Yeah, there's some
energy on the
action going
floor better, stuff like that.
They just can't give it all away on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
well, we see it every day. So I think that clubs need to be more strict. This is all about clubs being more strict.
Yeah.
The dancers will still come if you're strict.
Yeah.
Thinking that you're going to chase away the moneymakers because you're strict is ridiculous.
That's a good point to
Be
put out there. Right there.
strict.
Yeah.
The strip clubs need to be strict.
We need boundaries back up in the building again.
Because, like I saw at Sapphire, I told you I worked at Sapphire. Girls were dancing. I saw girls keeping their full outfit on, walking straight to VIP after they give the little, because it's 3 for $100 on the floor over there,
Yeah.
giving their little dance, not giving up nothing, walking straight to VIP. It's the girls that are giving up too much on the floor, but I think dances on the floor are a good start to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great conversation piece.
Right.
Yeah, by the time you're done doing a little stupid dance, they definitely want
Yeah,
a little
get
bit more
to
of a
the back.
dance.
I like that right there.
I think it's a strategy to make someone want you to stay at the table with them.
Yeah.
Boring, they're going to send you away. They see the girl over there rubbing for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't be a boring dancer.
Yeah, or have some personality. with it,
Yeah.
too,
It's all about conversation too, because a lot of the guys I've been getting recently, it's, oh, we hate coming to the strip club because it's no conversation. It's just straight lap dance.
Yeah, you want to
Lap
dance,
dance.
you want to dance, you
Like,
want to dance. Yeah.
A lot of people are coming there for the therapy session, for a little bit of,
Yeah.
how was work? Oh my God. You've been working 10 days straight? What a man. You know what I mean? They're coming for some loving. And it doesn't have to
Yes.
be naughty loving. It could be mental loving too.
Yeah, right. Got to use all assets out there.
Amen.
Bring her
Shit.
back. Oh, I miss the old school. When I came in, I was around the good group of old school dancers that ran Vegas. So a lot of my old school girls that are older than me that are retired now, and you know what I mean? Like, they made it so all the young girls knew how to be the great dancer for the club.
Yeah,
Like,
see, that's awesome.
We all worked, and it was, everybody knew. Everybody knew the etiquette. Everybody worked together in a sense, even though everybody has to do their own thing. It was just so different. I was so blessed to be around the old school girls I was around.
No, that's true.
And the
that's
girls that hang around me thank me because I still
Yeah.
have that old school thought process to tell them because of the girl that
yeah.
taught me.
Nowadays, unfortunately, it's a free for all, and no
Oh
one's
my
really kind of
gosh.
like trying to educate or help each other
No one
out.
has any direction.
And they're not even
There's
understanding.
lots of
They act like they're going to lose.
education. It's just the wrong kind of education, if you know what I mean.
They
We
act-
won't say that on this pod. We'll wait until the next one.
Right.
Oh
They
my
act like
God.
they're going to lose business or lose clientele by putting these other girls on or, teaching them the right way to do
But
things.
nowadays, it's not like we were saying about it not being the same as it was back then. Nowadays, girls are trying to take your clients. So it's
Yeah,
like
too,
you
yeah.
being nice to put on a girl, and they don't have the same respect like
Yeah.
I do for my friends that put me on money. I know I'm going to tip them, and I'm going to, what do you want me to, I know he's your client. I'm blessed that you're even letting me be in the situation with you.
Yeah.
So what are my do's, my don'ts? Tell me if it's too much. Like, I just want to be a part of this situation and I'll move on about my way. I'm not trying to steal anybody's clients.
Yeah.
I know what's meant for me is going to be with me and find me no matter where I'm at. I could be on a shore somewhere in the middle of the desert, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of girls are there. It's not the same.
Yeah. This new generation,
It's not the same.
like you said, they're TikTok raised. You know what I mean? And that's fucking a lot of things up. Even musically, I'd have girls come and ask me to play some shit, and I'm like, And I know a lot of shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is, I never even heard of some shit like that. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, I got it from TikTok. They play it on TikTok all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck's a TikTok? To fuck with them. But it's
What's
like,
a TikTok?
yeah,
That's why the old rules of don't play this, don't play that. It was the reason we had our return clientele.
Yeah.
Like the old guys that have been coming in there for like Palomino situation. It's a lot of older guys that still go to that place because it's one of their originals, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He keeps it the same exact way. There's no hip hop. There's old school. He likes the song Return of the Mac. Like he likes stuff like that, and then rock music. But the clients never get irritated about the music.
Because they got the expectation because the club's already been established.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it works.
That's like Bare Elegance out in LAX. That club been there for the 20-something years. Same style, same stuff. It's just that same, there's no change. It's just the same old, but the returning people just keep coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So it just depends out there, like, how you run and gun it. You know what I mean? Like, do some clubs need change? Hell yeah. Do some need to just, adapt a few things even better? You know what I mean?
Well, let me know when you guys want to open up a strip club together, because I think we would kill it.
Fuck yes.
Fucking done.
Listen, I never see strip clubs with women like involved, and I think women should be involved.
In Cali, I'll be honest.
Like,
In Cali, I was just out there not that long ago, and a gang load of clubs right now have women general managers.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch out there in Cali. And I'm seeing it in Texas as well.
So I did see it in Texas, and I was like, it needs to be done. Who knows how to handle women better than a woman? Obviously, you can't hire a hater boss.
I've been in some situation where a woman was in charge, and the hater shit was bigger than her role. You know what I mean? And she was a dancer herself even. So I've seen the good and the bad side of it. You know what I mean? A lot of owners like just having women as managers because now they're not getting any more sexual assault charges and shit or sexual harassment stuff going on anymore. You know what I mean? So a lot of guys are jumping to that just to eliminate that issue, period.
Yeah.
But there is women out there, yeah. And props to them. They do know what they're doing, and they do got what it takes to run clubs or to get things popping. You know what I mean? Like, we don't discriminate over here at the Wayne Sikk podcast, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would love to do it.
If you owned a strip club, what would you name it?
I have to think on that.
Right?
Because I would have to really put some thought into it. Because, every time you say words and names, they mean something. Not saying I want to put a spell on my guests, but when they're like, we're going over to here, I want them to be like, ooh, there.
What about you, Fan? Anything quick to...
I mean, if we were going to open like a gay strip club, I think we should call it the Tool Shed.
I do think so. And you should have them all dressed up in themes.
What the fuck? Were you at Piranha?
That was the only thing that I could come up with right now.
Comes up, I asked about a strip club name and you drop.
But imagine.
You don't tell me gay straight, bro.
Imagine
the Tool Shed would be
in your
fucking
head. In his head, he's thinking. They walk in, picker man. What do you need fixing? Welcome to the Tool Shed.
Fucking Finn.
We got fucking Jake the plumber over here. That's gonna fix. I mean, come on, bro.
Pipes?
What the?
I'm just saying.
Finn of all. I know I said I was trying to put you on trop, but I didn't mean ASAP, homie.
Bro,
My alternator went out. Is there a?
I got.
We got Steve the mechanic. We got Jake the fucking plumber. We got Rick the fireman over here.
I'm
telling you, it would work.
I got two names low key that come quick to mind. One, I would either call it Swallows, but like the two birds, the swallow birds. So I would have two birds, swallow birds, and then like the banner saying Swallows, or maybe Landing Strip.
I like the Landing Strip.
Landing Strip would be dope. You know what I mean?
Are you ready to land at the Landing Strip?
Right.
I like.
Or if we had a gay one, also we could call it Anacondas.
Ooh,
You're gonna get canceled.
I like anacondas.
Why gay strip club names are coming to my head? Fucking rapid fire. I have no clue.
You're on another level right now, homie.
I think it's the Scotch, man.
Holy shit!
It is it's been in
Anyway, think about it.
Hey, anacondas. I mean, I respect it, I guess, bro. Right? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
like the anacondas.
right?
You're welcome.
Damn, bro. Well, hopefully, we know when you get an investor what kind of business you're gonna tap into.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna kill it.
You have to have a double one. You have to have the gay, I don't want to say, what do I call it?
Bisexual.
The no, the side for everybody, and then you have, or the side for women, and then you have the side for people that want to do gay activity.
Yeah, open-minded.
Mr. J's, remember Mr. J's back in Cali,
Yup.
but it wasn't a gay section, but they had a male review, and then they had the women's strip club or the normal strip club, and then
It's the one in
overflow.
Stanton, right?
no, they were in Santa Ana, but then
Or Santa Ana.
when the club would when the male review was done, the overflow would go into the strip club side, and then it was a free for all right in there like that. You know what I mean?
Fucking party.
You know what? The male strip club here is actually pretty good.
Really? Which one
The
did you go
one
to?
at Hustler.
Kings of Hustler. Huh?
Listen, I took my mother because my mom, she likes to party and live her life. Oh, the cowboy there. Let me tell you, my mom spent 4 hours with this cowboy. When I say she saved a horse and rode that cowboy with her 50 years of age, she was out there
Damn.
living her best life.
Dude, as soon as they
And
have
they were
fucking
great.
dad bod Tuesdays, me and this fool get the bags ready.
They were great.
We are
I think they
fucking
do
on
actually
that.
Sundays as Dad Boss Sundays. Or
Oh my gosh, they were great. I would go back. And I
Really?
actually spent some money.
Now, did you
I
ever-
love strip clubs.
Did you ever check out Chippendale? What there's out here? Is the Hippo still doing their mail review? They were doing one. I think then there was Kings of Hustler, and then
I think King's
Magic
Hustler.
Mike and
The Magic
Chippendales.
Mike and stuff.
They have like that down
the strip
under.
club,
You
you're
do
going
the
to
Magic
go.
Mike show still, right?
No, I do the down under now.
Oh no, you're Anaconda. That was your name with Magic Mike, or what?
Well, we're the openers for the down under.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just
I
trying
can
to
see
get our
that.
name out there.
Where do I get tickets, Anaconda?
For real, huh?
On our fucking Instagram page, just got 2 followers.
Maybe you got a new DJ name, DJ Anaconda.
DJ Anaconda.
Mm.
Shit, how would you say you're DJing at the tool shed right now? Put a guy up for us real quick.
That's
what would
right.
his name be?
That's right, men and women. Make your way up to that center stage right now. We got Jake, the fireman. He's going to come out and put the fires out right now for song 1 or 2. And that's right. We got fucking some Pet Shop Boys playing right now.
Oh, I so thought you were going to be more creative. I was waiting. I was
Wow.
like, not firefighter.
Oh, man.
I thought you were going to dig deep. Like, you have to do the entrance because you do it so good. I'd listen to you as the DJ.
That's right. We're going to get back to that center stage action right now. Making his way first time this evening. Did somebody call a plumber?
Needs their pipes clean.
Because, boy, he's ready to fucking wrench them pipes. That's right,
Do you
Jess.
remember back into the day, Little Darlings used to do the theme sets?
No.
Did you used to
no.
go there when they used to? So I think all strip clubs should bring back theme sets.
I'd love, or even theme
or
nights.
like fun nights for the people.
Yeah, different
because
kind of nights throughout the month. Exactly. You
When
know?
I
Some
tell you the
fucking naughty nurses
weekends-
walking around everywhere.
Oh my-
What?
it was required. You got free base rent for the night for Friday and Saturday. You had to do a theme. You had to do your stage show like to the theme. And we were making a killing. Like Friday and Saturday were so packed out because you could find your nurse, could find a police officer, you could find a plumber, sexy plumber, you know?
Right.
They have to bring back like
A
that
dom.
old fun back.
Exactly. Bring fun back into the club.
A lot of clubs don't even do an amateur night anymore.
Yeah,
you
we
remember
were
how
just-
packed amateur nights used
We
to
were
be?
just saying that the other on one of the other episodes. Bring fun back into the clubs. Everyone's just so greedy and serious and all about the money instead of letting everyone have fun and let the money come. You know what I
When
mean?
it was just fun, the money just came. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Exactly. So Icelyn's saying put some boundaries out there, some etiquette out there, some
For
effort
sure.
into your look.
For sure. Girl, put a lash on.
You know what I mean?
Management, get it together.
And have fun again, and you're going to be a successful club and a successful entertainer out here.
Starts with the club. Start being strict again, clubs.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, a girl has to pay the same. No matter what, they're going to make the same, because reality is everything's capped at a number. So start being strict again. They're still going to show up in their G-strings. I promise you.
Clubs, you'll still get those. You'll still get them house fees, baby. Don't trip.
They're still coming every night, I swear.
Host,
And a lot of the good girls like it when it's strict.
host, you'll still be getting your money, baby. Don't
For
worry.
sure. You'll be getting more.
Right?
Promise.
Right?
People pay more when they have something to look forward to.
I like that. Well, we look forward to having you on again sometime.
Well, thank you guys
That'd be
so much.
dope. And thanks for coming on and joining us.
Yeah.
It was finally good to have some eye candy instead of fucking Jake the plumber over
He is
here.
eye candy.
You know what I mean?
You just fucking wait, bro.
I'd look at his eyes all night.
The
Plumbing.
fucking tool shed is in the building
Dude,
right now.
shout out to the fucking tool shed, bro.
DJ Tool Shed is in the house. We got a new nickname for my boy, aka Anaconda.
We might need to cut.
Show the
entire
ladies
segment out of this fucking-
show the ladies your eyes real quick, homie. Let
Pull
them
those
know.
glasses down. Look at those lashes.
Bang, bang, Huntington
Oh,
Beach,
look how
bad
that
boy.
light just reflects off those baby blues. I'd
Anyway,
pay you.
Settle down.
Party people, thanks for everything. Wayne Sikk podcast. We in the house. Mike Finn, Icelynn, thank you again for coming on.
Thank you for inviting
Special
me.
shout outs to Bareback Mafia, our sponsor right now. Merchandise dropping very, very soon. And Scotch, right? This was Scotch we had today.
Boom.
Wow.
What was the brand called?
Oh, it was
Soon to be
great.
sponsored though.
Yeah, it was real smoky and it's kind of like eating coochie in Scotland on a brush of
underneath
grass
the
out there.
cherry tree.
Yes.
And
You know, some coochie eating shit right here. Let's get involved, baby. Wayne Sikk, we out.
Can I try one thing real quick? I want to try to do just a quick what's going on this week for Vegas strip club intel.
All
All right, so ask me what's going on right now. What's going on at the strip clubs?
Tool Shed.
Yo.
What's pop? Fuck, I'll never be able to live that down. You fucked up. You're going to get shitted on so hard after this podcast drops.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I made this bed and I'm not looking forward to sleeping in
Hold
it.
on. All right. So Finn, Vice City, popping. What's popping? What's going on in the strip clubs this week? What's going on in the numeric world of the industry right now?
Well, things have been mixing up a little bit. I think the focus right now for my strip club guys, the rich are still rich. Everyone else is budgeting. So things are going to be different right now, especially in these last few months. It's not strip clubs against strip clubs. It's really strip clubs against Google. So everyone's heavily focused on bottle service right now. And they really got to switch it up, especially coming into the summer months. Right now, they really got to start shifting to focusing on marketing on the convention traffic, on the locals heavily. Now they're going to have to start focusing on their little VIP black book.
Now, real quick, what if someone was to Google Tool Shed?
You fucking see my name and me shirtless.
I plan on Googling it when I leave.
Don't ask me questions about the watermelon. We'll save that for Patreon. But yeah, I look forward to you Googling that.
So basically an eggplant pops up.
An eggplant will pop up. But basically, the mentality right now is the future winner in the strip club game is going to be the one that owns the customer before they even land. So they're going to have to start focusing on their outreach because the spontaneous spending is not really happening right now. So just a food for thought for a lot of our strip club guys right now coming into these next few weeks. Get more digital, ease off on the bachelor party stuff and really start getting, the digital and getting out there and really promoting on that side and focusing heavily on Google Maps and Google because there's a lot of wins and a lot of losses for guys that aren't doing that. And it's the difference between 100 walk-in traffic a month to over 1,000 because people are still coming out here, but you just have to be more digital now to start routing them the right way. So, and I'll start breaking that down more. But that's just kind of the overall general view of what Wayne Sikk podcast recommends right now.
Yeah. The degenerate report out there.
Tool
coming to
shed.
you from the homie Tool Shed.
Yeah. That's all I got for you.
That's it, Vegas. Peace. And may you get a piece.
Wayne Sikk.